Welcome to Rob Ryan's X's and O's. Today we're going to teach you a little trick on how to identify defensive fronts. And it's real easy. This is cutting edge. Always look no further than the guards to the center. It'll tell you every front there is in the National Football League. This first one here, you always look, you need to know where the tight end side is on offense. Okay, so this is a strong right formation. All right, if a guard is covered on the outside shoulder to the tight end side, all right, with a shade or a 2-eye on the guard, a shade on the center or a 2-eye on the guard, that's called an over defense. It's over to the tight end. It's a strong side defense. Okay? That's a trick. So it's an over. The 3 technique, this guy on the outside shade of the guard, is to the tight end. Okay? When you look that way, if this defense is drawn up this way, they come out in a different front. All right? And now your 3 technique is to the weak side of the formation, away from the tight end. That's called an under defense. All right, it's a weak rotation defense, and it's more strong to the weak side. That's an under defense. Okay, so if you see here, all right, you have your strong safety, ends up being the linebacker in this defense. Usually the under defense is really good with blitzes. It's also good out of odd or 3-4 personnel. Okay, so those are the 2 examples of your most used 4-3 defenses with 4 down linemen and 3 linebackers. Okay, over to the tight end, under, away from the tight end. Okay, now let's look at the other common fronts. Okay, most defenses, all right, most defenses here, all right, that run an odd front. This is an odd front because neither guard is covered. So that's odd looking, isn't it? The center's covered, but there's nobody on the guards. That's an odd defense. Okay, and expect movement from all 4 of these guys to cause problems in your pass blocking games. But that's an odd defense. So you have over and under. All right, and you have odd. Okay, the next common one, all right, will be this defense. Okay, and you'll see here. Okay, and these are the most common defenses used in the National Football League. Okay, a 1 linebacker set. Let's put the money out here, who's a linebacker type or a defensive back in a nickel. All right, and that's an even front. Both guards are covered. Both guards are covered. All right, without anybody on the center, that's an even defense. Okay, so that's really the majority of all your fronts. The only other one you learned in the first week of the X's and O's was the bear front, all right, or the 46 defense. Sometimes you'll see even defenses drawn up this way where both linebackers are showing they're going to attack. All right, that's also an even front. You'll see that made very popular by Mike Zimmer and the Minnesota Vikings, and everybody copycats it through there. Okay, and that's a split defense. All right, a split 6 or wide tackle 6 defense. But those are your 2 examples of even defense. That's your tips and keys to recognizing fronts. It's really a lot easier once you look from the guards and in than anything else. That's all you have to ID. We'll see you next week on Rob Ryan X's and O's.